Hi everybody, Mature Simmer here. So I'm taking a look at a demo of something that is intriguing to me just because I enjoy movies a lot. So I found this demo of Movies Tycoon, and I figured I'd bring you along for the journey. All right, it's a final preview of Movies Tycoon. We will present the final demo during the Steam Next Fest in June. So I guess there's going to be an update to the demo because it's not June yet. They're still deep in development, so everything is subject to change. So Movies Tycoon demo. Looks like we're here in Hollywood. I don't know a studio and what the statue may be. I'm sure if someone's really into movies and has visited, like I've never toured a Hollywood studio or anything. Interesting. We have a character creator. Let's just take a quick peek there. I have noticed the game is very slow to load, that's for sure, or do anything. So we'll see. Body type, let's see. Do we just have 0 and 1? Yes, okay. So you can be a man or a woman. So it just makes you look like you're melting in Raiders of the Lost Ark. Face just sinks and so forth. So I don't know. Well, we'll get me around my age there and whatever. This downloads something. So this almost seems like a bad virus thing. Don't click on this if you don't know where it's taking you. Fitness. Wow, that should be really bad. So does that mean... I see. Does that make me heavier? Well, I'm definitely not fit. You can shrink with your muscles. That like really makes it pretty obvious to you. Like what happens? Sadly, I'm heavy. I'm not far from emaciated. Tone, I assume, is the skin tone. All right. So I guess that's supposed to be like pasty white. All right. Well, it is interesting that the body tone, well, and maybe that's not color, because maybe it looks like it was the lighting that made that. Oh, I see. Dying? I suppose it's actors, so... Okay. Okay. It doesn't look like I have feet. I don't know why you need to see... Can you... Oh, you can zoom out. Okay. I'm like, why do you need to see yourself walking while you're staring at your face? Alright, and this... Oh, I see. So this is still... So they don't have... Oh, great. Well, we'll go with that, I guess. We're definitely... we'll age ourselves. Now I look like... again, obviously I'm here in the U.S., so I'm going to give American references. So if you're not from the U.S., you may not know, but I look a little bit like... not Jeff Bridges. Man, I cannot think of the name of who I'm thinking of, but either way. Alright, we're not going to spend a lot of time in here. That's not the goal. So it looks like there's going to be a sandbox, a movie maker, a cinema. Let's hit new game. Studio name. Wow. I should have known that, but... Then you've got newbie, easy, normal, and hard. Well, we'll definitely go with newbie, because I've never made a movie. Even though I love movies, I have never made one. Alright, we're going to go with Serious Pictures as the studio name. Just... So that's how I roll. Let's create. I changed it back to Movies Tycoon as I hit that. I assume that will retain and come back, but hey, it's a demo, so maybe not.
Welcome to the Movies Tycoon demo. This here is your new lot. Let's build a movie studio, shall we?
Sure. Ooh, back in 1970s, so it's in the heyday. Well, one of the heydays. There were a lot of heydays. Okay, I see. I hit the
For
mouse.
now, let's focus on the area near the entrance gate.
It would make sense. Where are all these people going?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, that was loud.
Yeah.
Well, if it gets ridiculous, let's see. Let's look at audio. I'm going to turn the music way down. I'm going to lower... I don't know. I mean, the dialogue seemed okay. I'm going to lower things down just a smidge. Oh, weather. I guess we have wonderful weather. Alright, well, the resolution's ultra. I didn't set that. That was all there. It's funny, lens flare. I'm looking at a picture in a Discord, and someone said, "Hey, J.J. Abrams," and because someone had taken a picture of a plane at night, and there's a lens flare, which I didn't know was what they were called, and someone was like, "Huh?" And they're like, "He's a director who likes lens flare," and I didn't know what that was, so now I do. Look at that. How timely. Alright, English, Czech, and German, so I'm going to guess that these developers are Czech or German, but I don't know. Alright, so it doesn't look like I need to apply, so I can resume. Alright, let's focus on the gate. We'll let these people go wherever they're going. Oh, I click on the building and it won't let me.
Next to
I
the
have to click on
gate,
that.
there is a custodial building already built for us.
Okay. So E goes up, Q does that. So it's WASD, but alright, great, there is. Oh, interesting.
People come in through the gate looking for jobs. You can
Is
reject
she
applicants
topless?
or fire employees
No.
by dropping them off.
She's
by
wearing
the
an
gate.
inappropriate outfit. Oh, that's really nice. You can reject applicants by dropping them off by the... Just basically eject them.
Hire custodians in the custodial building by the gate. You can also set their work priority.
Okay. You seem... This seems a really weird way to start a tutorial. I'm just going to say
someone,
that.
Simply pick up the person waiting in line and place them in the highlighted hiring area in the building. They immediately become your employee, and they do their job automatically.
Alright, we're going to take the inappropriate lady, and we're going to make her the custodian. I don't know. There you go. This totally is like a movie studio. You've got, like, Dolly Parton as your custodian. Sorry. Just could not resist the reference. It's, like, overly exaggerated. Hire at least 4 custodians. Alright, we're just going to make this an all-female staff. Just because I have 4 ladies.
Of a working studio. Ensure you have
Really?
enough staff to maintain
Okay.
operations.
Now, I wonder if these dates are milestones that we hit. They go crazy here at the end. So, well, no. I don't know what. Well, who knows? Oh, someone with a big hat, but it's another Dolly Parton.
Now we need to build a talent scouting office. It's more of a shed than an office, but it will have to do for now.
Well, they think they're funny. Alright, how do we do that? Okay, it tells me build it, but it doesn't tell me how. Not a very good tutorial. Alright, I guess it makes me figure it out. I'd hate to know if I had picked hard what it would be like. It'd be like, you don't get any tutorial, just get to work, idiot. Okay, red obviously I can't place. Like, it's telling me nothing. I assume I'm too close, so let's do that. Okay, so it
You probably
rises.
noticed the progress bar visible next to the building.
No, I didn't,
It
but
tells you
I
how
assume
far
this
along
is
the
it now.
construction is. There are also additional slots around the construction site. You can fill the slots with more custodians to make the construction faster.
Alright, what I'm trying to figure out is how I rotate. Alright, so C does something. C brings up that. Okay, this is... Alright, I don't know. I see. You can fill the slots. What slots? Alright, now they're finally progressing. So I like the fact that the custodians come and work on the building. But... So... First impressions so far, just, odd. So, we'll go with odd. Are they learning things? Is that why they had hats? Alright, well, let's see. Finish building the Talent Scout office. Okay. Well, that guy, did he self-select? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. What does this sign say? Whoa. Hiring. Oh, okay. So, well, I'm not going to hire extra people because I assume they cost me money, even though it didn't say anything about that. 75%. I guess that's not good. Producer, scene controls, notification, scripts, cinematic mode, obviously demolish, surface, accessories, and building. All right. So in this tutorial, I seem to be more learning on my own, which seems not like the way you'd want it. Wow, that is a really low shed. They're not kidding. With the scaffolding, I figured it would rise up to this level. I figured something would happen, but it's amazing how they just work on one side of the building. Oh, see, they're doing things again. See, and I can't like click on them, right click or left. Like literally, it seems like I can just click on them to make them make noises. So they have about 3 different noises. I assume they're learning things, but we don't seem to get any. I thought maybe you'd get a dialogue about the person so that you'd know what they are, but it seems we need to know what they are based on their dress, but we have also learned that when they're dressed like this, they're custodians and construction workers. So, oh, this is weird. Okay, so it's rising. It's like they're bringing it forward from the bowels of the earth by hammering at the sides. And then it just rises out of the ground. So not the best construction. Oh, look at that. We can even go inside just by that. No opening doors or... But the scary thing is it seems to stretch it. It's like the Walt Disney Haunted Mansion effect, if you've ever visited that. Where the room stretches. So I guess it is kind of getting this high. It just wasn't that way. Oh, look, there's electrical and things on the side of the building. So they've given it some detail. There's boards that we probably can't look at, but that, we assume have some sort of notices. All right, well, I see. I'm like, they're leaving, but we're just still in construction mode. Oh.
With the talent scouting office finished, here come the first creatives eager to join your studio.
Okay, it was saving. All right,
Put each candidate through the audition to see what they are good for, or hire them outright.
Oh, God, no. You crazy? All right, so the audition. That says hiring as well. We have a lot of those signs, so, we did have $500,000, which in 1970 is pretty good. All right, let's get a look at these folks. Well, this guy looks just like me, so of course I'm going to put him in an audition. Let's see. All right, we'll put her...
Yeah.
I don't know, I'm randomly picking people. There's a lot of ladies, but nobody else. Wait a minute. Oh. So they can't audition, they just walk back to the outside. Alright.
For now, the first few auditions are instant, but it usually takes time to truly discover someone.
That didn't look instant to me. Okay, well, what is he? Like, great, he did this. This doesn't tell me anything. Like, how do I know what he is? Oh, this is a terrible thing. Acting, directing, writing, 0%. So... is he a dancer? A choreographer? That's what he seems to be doing here. Alright. I don't like the fact that it... like, most tutorials for something like this would have given me, how do I move? So the fact that it's making me figure this out... Alright, I don't know what you're doing, so I'm going to put you over here. What? Wait a minute. I put you in the higher extra. Dude, now you're just walking back to your spot in line, or are you leaving? Okay. What the heck?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I don't understand. Alright, well, let's put her in the audition and see what happens. But yeah, this is not instant. I mean, it may be quick. Alright, so she does exactly the same thing as the other guy. So right now, per my methodology, I'm going to hire an extra. This may be the shortest demo video you've ever seen. I'm just really... This is not good. It's not... Oh, okay, now we have a score. Acting, directing, writing. She's pretty much terrible at everything, but she's the best actor we have. I don't understand. Are we hiring an actor? I don't, like... I mean, they are wandering the studio, but it's not like it's telling me anything. Alright, we'll take Miss Jim Pants here. Alright, so she's doing something. Okay, she's gonna sit. She might really be a director. She's just gonna sit in a chair. Look, it's the demo area. Because otherwise the studio, I guess, could be a lot bigger. Alright, so again, she has no talent at all. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our first fire. There. You can leave. Alright, let's see what she can do. So basically, that guy I hired as an extra, he might be okay, assuming I hired him as an extra, because, like, it's not marking these off. So I'm confused. Is she just looking at the water cooler really excitedly? Is this an actor? But we already have... No, I need 2 actors, so... Alright, so she's a director. Wow, she's our director. Oh, there, now we've hired a director. So I suppose we haven't hired these other people. Wait a minute. Why is it only giving me those choices for her? Let me grab Bobo over here. Let's see. I see. So he has no skills, so he's literally worthless. Alright, you get off my lot. Alright, man in shorts. He looks like a tourist, but I bet he's gonna surprise us. Alright, well, okay, so where's the lady? No, that's our director, right? Yeah, that's... Or wait. Ah, okay. So, she's our screenwriter. Okay. I don't know. The other person is somewhere. I don't know where they went. Oh, wow. Okay, well, he's acting, so I assume he should be an actor. Oh, it said hire 2 actors. Alright, well, she's similar to our screenwriter lady. So yeah, as a demo goes, this is not good. And so I'm not holding out a lot of hope for this game in general. It's a lot of pick up and place. Not sure. It's going to really depend on how much they decide to charge. Alright, well now we can hire whatever. Alright. Well, I guess she's going to be our extra as well. Although this really burly bodyguard dude showing up, is he like on safety patrol, or did he come from the construction site? I don't understand what I'm even looking at. Like, I cannot... Oh, there we go. Just a weird t-shirt. Sorry, dude, I think you're going to be out of luck, because there's really no reason not to hire anybody, and I need to move on.
We need to build them an office.
Oh, great.
There, the writers will come up with ideas and write scripts for your future movies.
Okay. Create a screenplay in the screenwriter's office. Okay. $5,000, and it's bigger Like, it literally gives me no direction on how to place these things. Alright, looks like we can have levels. Oh, I see it. That's just letting me pick. No, I don't want to... How do I go away from that? I'm like, please don't build me a second building. So now I'm going to have to wait for the custodian slash construction people to show up. Oh, there's one. Look at that. We're moving. So I'm not going to put you through another excruciating rise out of the ground, but you can see it's a tile roof, and it's slowly coming. So when it's done, I'll let you know, and let's see, it's July 3rd. Let's see how long this takes. Oh, here they all come. Maybe it should speed up a little bit now. I'm just surprised our actors and everyone aren't coming to help too, but they're not. So I'm kind of bored while they build the building. I decided, you know, it hasn't asked us to like put any roads or anything in. Not that these people are following them now that I have them. But I figured, you know, I'll make it look like something's happening. So you saw kind of how that built. They're still building away. I don't know what is happening here. Why is that? Okay. Hopefully it's not deteriorating already. Oh, if I highlight... Oh, it just picks it up. Never mind. I thought that was going to destroy it, but it didn't. I probably need to use the bulldozer for that. Alright, construction is done. Let's see what happens.
Well done. Now you can write your first screenplay. For this demo, you only have a choice of 2 genres and 4 themes. Create your screenplay by taking a blank sheet and moving it into the setup field.
Oh, I see. It looks like we're painters, not writers, but okay. But I get it, alright. I see. Name, let's see, what are our genres? Romantic or drama? Well, we are serious pictures, so we need to do a drama first. The theme... medical or crime? I don't want true love. That's just not my thing. Music? Now, this a drama about music? Wow, it looks like they're going to have potentially a lot of themes, which I guess is good. Alright, we're going to go medical and... And we're going to call it gasping for air. That sounds pretty dramatic for a medical thing, right? Alright. And I guess it's a student movie. Only use built sets. I see. Okay, well, I assume we don't want to do that, or... Okay. I see. I need to get rid of...
Choose the size of the film and give it a name. Then assign the screenwriter. Once everything is filled out, move the screenplay into the right field.
Okay, how do I know who my screenwriter is? Shouldn't they be, like, waiting here at the office? Oh, this is great. So okay. I have to randomly find them walking, or I don't remember who I made my screenwriter. Okay, fine. I guess you're my screenwriter. I probably just needed to drop her there. Alright. Move the screenplay to the right field. Okay. Alright, there they go.
The screenwriter, as well as every character in the game, can be grabbed directly with your cursor and then placed wherever you need them to do something.
Okay, well, glad you let me know now.
Drop-down menu on your left and click on a person to move to their location. Alternatively, use Control key or middle mouse button on their portrait to pick them up automatically from wherever they are.
Okay, I may have picked her up, but I don't. I'm using the middle mouse button like it said. I see. So the problem is, literally, I can see my construction workers. I can't see anybody else. I see. Alright, so there's like our finances here. You know, these are all would be good things to know. Like, once again, I don't know how to go up and down. I can go down. Oh, there's up. Okay. Q and E. E is up. All right. Oh, I see. And this literally, I can borrow money here. I'm sure it'll get here eventually, but...
Great job. Now the casting, rehearsal, and script breakdown can begin.
Okay.
Place your screenplay into the casting office to make the shooting script. The entire film must be meticulously prepared in advance. Placing the screenplay in the casting office tells us what roles we need to cast and how many crew and extras we will need.
Okay.
Film crew is also needed during pre-production in
the
casting
see.
office.
Build a casting office. Because, yeah, it didn't tell us to do that. Okay. I thought this was the casting office. I guess not. Oh, I see. That was the talent scouting office. All right. So, can I rotate the building? Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Do I fit? Can I fit in the demo? I see. Am I too close to the edge? All right. I'm going to put the casting office over there. Just why not? And then I guess we're going to build the film equipment office there. So this is probably going to take forever because now we're building two buildings together. All right, so you know the drill. They're going to emerge from the muck and the mud of sunny California here. Oh, look, we put our name on top. It's not Hollywood. It's Serious Pictures Land. Pretty impressive. So nobody's building yet, and they're really out of focus very easily. So anyway, I'll see you in a little while after all this fun and games comes to an end. Look, the casting office is starting. Finally. This is excruciating. All right, so I'm going to pop back in here because I've just been bored out of my mind. I think we started building in November. I realize I can speed up the time, even though it hasn't like even gone through and given me those basic pieces of information. But I've been over here because I've been watching the money go down. People are literally getting paid kind of monthly. Like at the first of the month, the creative salaries and the custodian's salary went up. I have a real problem with, you know, having some finance background. Salary and stuff don't go in capital. It's not capital in a balance sheet. It's, you know, all your expenses or something, whatever you want to call it, but it's not that. And, you know, I mean, all we're doing is money goes out, like, constantly. Now, you know, the thing I don't understand is, like, this keeps decreasing, but these numbers aren't changing as frequently as this is. I also determine these dots are like inventions or things that happen during movie time. The rest of these are, I see. So the further out we get, I guess it just shows us each month. But somewhere here was like, there we go. Was it plastic and foam costumes happen sometime after July 1st of 1972. So I don't know if like we can't use these things until they like become invented. TV spots happen in what? August 19. They like didn't have commercials before then. That's what I would normally call. This guy is really excited the way he's walking. But yeah, the casting office is still working, and they, you know, I mean, so they're all working on one. So my first impressions are not good. I don't want to be like rude to the developers or whatever, but I think that's part of what looking at something will be, is like giving your opinion. So I'll try to do it in a constructive way, but the demo is disjointed to say, to come up with the nicest word I can apply to it. There's literally nothing that has given me information on how to move around. I've had to figure that out myself. I mean, most tutorials like this will start with move the camera, zoom in and out, do whatever. We didn't get that, and it just seems weird. Alright, so I suppose the good thing is now, because it didn't really tell us to build the film equipment depot, other than it's up on the screen. But let's see, so I see screenplay. Alright. So, it said it would tell, oh my god. Alright, so kind of the standard control, shift makes me go faster, thank goodness. What I'm trying to figure out, like this is excruciatingly difficult to maneuver. Alright, how do I center over this so I can read it? Alright, leading role, supporting role, 2 extras, and a director. Alright. I don't know. What are you? Alright. You're an extra. Fine. You're wandering around. You're, I guess, an extra too. Okay. So wait a minute. Does she really need to be the director? Probably. Okay. What are you doing? You're an extra too, I guess. Okay. And there's shooting crew and whatever. Where... Alright, is this... Yeah, okay, he's somebody. I remember.
Yeah!
Alright, leading role... Well, is he leading role 1? He probably isn't, because I think he's just leaving. So, I have 2 actors. I couldn't tell you where they are.
Woo!
Yeah. I just saw you walking around. I'm hoping. No. Okay. Terrific.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Oh, this is... Okay, literally I've got all my people, and I know I hired 2 actors. Why can't I... Why can't I do anything with them?
Woo!
Yeah, she doesn't count, he doesn't count. I don't think there's anybody else except the construction workers who, again, are not coming over here to build the building. And so it's going to take even longer. Oh my god. Alright, well, I guess we need to see if we can find people. Just going to add to our expenses. I mean, do I fire you guys? Because you don't seem to be of any use to me. You can't be shooting crew. You can't be anything. Oh my goodness. I kind of want to get to, like, doing something, but, like, making a movie? But I think that's going to take forever. I mean, imagine running a movie studio and taking a year to build 3 buildings and whatever. So, yeah, that's what I figured. Now it's going to have a few years, so maybe it's going to show, like, 5 years on the board. Yeah, the demo's definitely in development. I don't know. I mean, at this point, I've been in here for 45 minutes. Oh, okay. This guy's done whatever. Alright. So he's acting. Now, if I hire him as an actor... Alright, so he's an actor. But he can't be in any one of these things. So, something's missing. Did they all leave? Of course they did. Alright. Oh my god. See, that's the thing. Like, literally any of them... Oh no, she can't be a director. She can be a director. Alright, maybe if she's the director, she'll pick different actors?
Okay.
No, not okay. Why are you... Oh, this is so frustrating. Fine. You're my 2 extras, you're the director. You're a dude I hired that I can't pick up now because of the angle, I'm assuming. There we go. Yeah, I can't make anybody... I assume I can't... Yes, unless it lights up, it doesn't do anything. So I seem to be kind of stuck, honestly. I've got extra people that I don't need wandering around. That I've hired some of them as actors. The actor thing never lights up. These are all custodians. Yeah. I don't need more custodians. Do I only have 2 of my custodians working on the building? Are the others wandering around? Oh, no, they're just on the other side. Okay. What I'm wondering is, I don't know, can they be supporting... I mean, I guess I'll find out here. No, they can't be supporting people either. What does this do? Like it's like got a build... Yeah. So I guess the buildings do wear out a little bit, and so it's fixing it up or something. I don't know. Well, now with what happened there, I've got an idea. Let's see. What if I drop him right on the... Okay, that is ridiculous. So basically, if you put them on the circles, the whole room doesn't light up. But again, the shooting crew didn't come forward. Let's see.
Film crew consists of technical and artistic roles, but each crew works together as a team. You can assign and manage your team through the film crew token. The film crew is controlled and assigned through their token object and works together as a team. The crew consists of technical and artistic members. Larger film productions will require larger film crews. Placing the film crew token in the Edit Film Crew area will allow you to edit your team, adding or removing members.
Wow. Alright. So, I can pick up this token? No. It's not letting me. Oh my gosh. Oh, I see. Okay, added crew. Fine. Alright, fine. We're adding technical staff. Art
now,
staff.
Fill out all the roles in the casting. Place the screenplay in the casting office. It will open up additional slots required for casting and rehearsal. You can place actors and directors into their respective slots. Although generally more expansive, actors and directors can fill in as extras if needed. The crew slot is for the film crew token, which can usually be found near the film equipment depot.
Alright, so technical staff and that. Alright, so I have staff and now I have shooting crew. Alright, so... Again, they're doing whatever they're doing. They're all doing morning exercises, so... again... It's kind of like a Tai Chi thing in China? I don't know. The director seems to be done. Everybody else continues to do their calisthenics. So I guess this is finish the shooting script in the casting office. The fact that it was kind of trial and error here is just kind of strange, is all I can say. So now that I've hired this additional art staffy person... Oh no.
With the shooting script finished, we can finally start filming. However, we will need a production office. Build the production office and the required movie sets.
Oh, great. Okay.
Click and hold the right mouse button over your shooting script to see which sets your movie needs.
Alright. The right mouse button. Oh, I see. Unavailable. Why are these people unavailable? Alright, so I assume it needs a hospital room? Okay. So build production office. There it is. Okay. So the door is there. Ay, ay, ay. Right. There's no point in building multiple things at once, because it won't do that. Build the appropriate set. We probably can't until we have production, I guess. Oh, I see sets. Well, the hospital room's not cheap, but, Alright, well, we're gonna place it, I guess, right next to the production office. Because why not? Like, there's no rhyme or reasons here. So, I'm gonna go off and build these, and we'll be back. Okay, so the other thing I will comment on is the high speed is still really slow. I figured I'd try that in the meantime just to not take forever, but you can see it's, I don't know, 2 or 3 seconds per day. And again, we've spent nearly a month and we're still on the production office here.
Place the shooting script into the pre-production slot to set priorities of your production. Adjust the priority of each parameter based on how important it could be for the genre of your movie. Leaving each aspect at the same priority can make a mediocre film at best.
Alright. So
over time, you will learn which setup is best for each movie. Once you are happy with your setup, move the shooting script into the shooting slot to start filming. Make sure your production has all it needs, especially the required movie sets.
Alright, so, again, so we have tempo, visual effects, humor, tension, excitement, and dialogues. Well, we're definitely going to need tension. We're going to need really good dialogues, I think. Maybe less humor. We're going to make it serious. I don't know that this would be a big effects movie. And tempo's probably going to be important. Maybe a little more excitement than normal. Alright, and it says if we're happy, then move it to shooting.
If you don't want to wait for individual crew members to make their way to set, you can place them there manually to speed up the process. You can pick up each person wherever they are from the drop-down list on the left by clicking on them while pressing the Control key.
Okay, and once again, I am scrolling up and down. It's literally giving me access to my construction crew, so that doesn't help me at all. So I don't know that we have a choice.
Most buildings have a sign next to the line of job applicants. You can click on the sign to stop the job posting advertisement to save some money.
Well, let's do that, because we're down to 61,000, for goodness sake. Alright. There we go. Alright, I'm assuming people are getting in here, and then we're going to be shooting at some point. Shoot a rough film. Am I waiting for people to arrive? They're suddenly moving around a bit. Yes, huh? I can't pick these up and touch them. Do you need to be there?
Okay.
No. So again, because I really can't...
Okay.
Nope, she doesn't need to be there. Can't move the camera. Love to shoot a rough film, but I don't know how. Alright, we've got a couple more people running over here. I've sped things up. Alright, looks like... There we go. We're finally doing something here. I guess we're done. Alright, people sitting in chairs, but nothing happening. I assume if we had shot the rough film, we would have been okay. Yeah, I can't touch them. Alright, we've got a few more folks coming. So, you know, this might be scenes with extras or something. Alright, so now they're doing their thing. Oh, there's someone, looks like a nurse laying in the bed. I don't understand. Okay. Guess that was another scene. We're down to 25,000 now. We're doing a lot of waiting around. I assume we're waiting for actors to come in again from somewhere. Nobody's running that I can see. We're gonna run out of money. I know I saw we could take out a loan, but it just seems ridiculous.
Great work. A rough edit of the film has been made. Now the film needs to be placed in the post-production office. Go ahead and build one.
With what money? I guess we'll see what happens. Is it just gonna let us go in? Post-production. Let's see. Is it just gonna let us do it? It is. Cool. So we can just go into the negative. So I'll see you when this is done. Let's see what happens. Alright, post-production office is finishing up here.
Place the rough edit of the film in the post-production office, then hire an editor and have them edit the film.
Alright, so rough movie. Then I need an editor. Okay, hire an editor. Can I just bring someone in? No. Where do I find an editor? Alright, I'm sure we have to hire somebody, so... Let's see, this was the what office? Okay. There's no editor in there, so I assume we go here. And now we hire people again. Whoops.
Okay.
But these are custodians, so wait a minute. Do I hire an editor over here? Oh, I see. So no, I actually don't want... Never mind, I want to turn this off. So we've got people coming in here.
Okay.
Alright, so I assume...
Uh-huh.
I don't understand.
Woo! Woo! Okay.
So who's... Is anyone hired? I don't understand.
Huh. Yeah. Huh.
I don't understand.
Woo! Yeah.
This is so semi-ridiculous here. Right, so is she... I mean, the thing is, like, is she in here or is she not? Oh, I see. Edit the movie. Okay. So stupid, honestly. This is so unintuitive. Man. I'll tell you, as it sits right now, I'm just trying to get through this to give you guys a view of what it is, so that if you have it, if you have a desire, maybe watching this video will help you determine if you even want to spend your time on it. But this doesn't even necessarily make me want to try a new version of the demo, because, I mean, unless they change the mechanics entirely... this whole thing is just, like, it didn't say anything that she was hired. It just, she made her little sound, and kind of she didn't move, but, I don't know.
Nice work. You've made the final cut of your film. Now all you
Okay, release the first movie. In the production building? Is that what it said? There we go. Alright, gasping for air. Screenwriters, yes, great. Drama, medical, student movie. 4.8.
Doctor, this patient is dying.
Nonsense, they are perfectly healthy. It says so right here on their chart.
That's a Chinese takeout pamphlet.
We did have low humor,
Oh, right.
but
Well,
that
let's
was...
have a look.
Okay, well, that's when she was laying on the bed. She does look like she's gasping for air. So... This is the movie? We're just gonna stare at her on the gurney for a while? Like, do I do anything? No. This is the movie. Oh my goodness.
I guess you were right. They were indeed dying.
Oh my god. Alright, well, we're this week, last week, so it has gone down. Alright. So here's our budget. So we're on the wall. I guess yeah, we've made a little bit at least. We've made, earnings from films. We'll see how things go further.
Congratulations! You've finished your first film. You have also received your first producer level,
Oh, there we
which
go.
unlocks more content. This is just the beginning of your filmmaking journey. You've probably noticed all the happiness indicators next to each character's portrait. We've just enabled happiness evaluation in the game. That means that from now on, you have to occasionally check in with your filmmakers to see if they are happy.
Exciting.
Every character has their own personal happiness, which affects their performance. From now on, every character has 3 occasional needs: to eat something, to have some fun, and to use the restroom.
Okay.
Once you advance in the game by becoming a level 2 producer, we will unlock the remaining character needs. These include occasionally relaxing, working out, admiring beauty, or training a creative skill. To satisfy certain needs, build extra props and buildings around your studio. When a person is craving something, they will be happy to find stuff nearby to satisfy their need. Accessibility is key. Make sure to build pavements and roads as they increase movement speed. Not reaching their destination in time makes people unhappy. If your studio doesn't have a facility that a character is craving, they become much more unhappy, even angry.
I don't know if one little pavements works or not. Okay, yes, we need to build some restrooms. I was going to say that's going to be an immediate need. Let's see. Okay, they're not purpose buildings. Okay, services, I see. Well, we're going to put the toilet. Let's see. Let me, where's the door? Where is the door? Oh, I see. They're like porta potties, basically. Alright, we're going to put that right there. Really? We've that. How much time is this going to take? Alright, and then we need to build a sun bar and a food stand. Alright, the snack bar. Again, let's see. Alright, so we're going to put the snack bar over here. We'll build some pavements to it. What's a sun bar? I don't understand. Okay, there's no such thing as a sun bar. Alright, well, I'm going to build the dark alley. Let's see. Because we're going to need that. We're going to do some crazy movie, I think, and that's going to become important. So, I'm going to put that there. That's going to take forever, but, you know, that's alright. Alright, and if I build pavements to there, like, okay, they are walking on the pavements, so I suppose that's good. Let's see. Where are the doorways for these other things? Oh, someone's unhappy. Why are they unhappy?
Okay.
Okay, I saw an unhappy, but, like, what do I do about it? Like, see, I was trying to click on her to see why she was unhappy, and obviously that didn't work. Whoops, we turn that off. We're not hiring any more crew. I assume we have plenty of crew. But, pretty basic and straightforward game, I guess.
Of course, it's best to keep building amenities as your studio grows.
I'm assuming this is going to end
Apart
soon.
from personal happiness, you should look out for overall studio happiness.
Yeah, that's not good.
Located in the icon on the bottom right.
37%.
Each employee is slowly affected by the overall studio happiness.
Well, they're bathroom happy. How exciting for them. Obviously, we've kind of seen what this has to offer. This is not something I'm interested in at this point. This is... I don't know that I would say it's done in any way that makes this remotely interesting. That's the demo of Movies Tycoon. It was just confusing. I mean, I felt rather than inspired or interested in what the game was going to potentially offer, I regularly felt lost. And while sure they had some dialogue, like it just wasn't as clear as some tutorials can be. So I would not say that this was a good demo. Like it has not gotten me interested in looking at this game in the future at all. I still can't see other people. I can only see 4 people. I mean, I'm scrolling up and down. I'm holding the mouse and trying to move. I'm going to stop beating a dead horse. You've got some content. You've seen it. You can decide for yourself if you want to give this thing a try. What is that, like Medusa? What? How is this an appealing work of art? I don't understand. Okay. But I'm going to head out. If you've enjoyed this look at this demo or something about it, maybe my sad humor as I've been more and more disappointed as I went on, because it just got more and more confusing. Drop a like if you haven't done that. If you are a subscriber or not a subscriber, see, I'm just so confused already. If you're not a subscriber, please consider that as well, and I'll see you next time.